Today, I want to share with you some interesting information that a USCIS officer told me today. We had a remote interview. I am located here in Atlanta. My clients are in another state, so they were able to go to the interview, and I gave them a letter asking the officer to please call me. They didn't want to pay for travel, and I am now able to appear telephonically for out-of-state interviews, which is wonderful. I really hope that the Immigration Service continues to offer that because it is very helpful to my clients. Saves them a lot of money. So we were doing the interview and the officer said something very interesting. He said, "I'm so happy to see you guys come in the door today because this is the first real marriage that I've had in the past 3 days. Everyone else that he interviewed for a marriage-based petition, he felt was a fake marriage. He said they were all fraudulent, and my clients were the first ones coming in the door. He could tell right away this was a real marriage, and I wanted to share that information with you because I found it very surprising. Yes, marriage fraud does happen in immigration, and we as immigration attorneys, we have a duty of candor towards the tribunal. Now that's a fancy way of saying we are not permitted to tell lies to the Immigration Service. That's how you would interpret that. So I never file fraudulent cases. I interview my clients very carefully before we begin a case because I need to be sure that this is a real marriage and that they will be approved by immigration. So not only do I have the duty towards the tribunal, I also have a duty to my clients to help them achieve their goal. And why would I file a fake marriage case? That is going to get them in big trouble. That is not going to achieve their goal. So we always file real marriage cases, and obviously this one was, I never would have taken the case on if I felt that it was a fake marriage only so that the spouse could get a green card. The surprising thing was how many cases that officer had seen before my clients walked in the door. Now I estimate that an officer may see 10 to 15 different customers per officer at the field offices. So this one officer had seen maybe 30, maybe 40 cases before my clients today, and he felt that all of them were fake marriages. Now, that's a big number. Maybe he had some naturalization cases before that, but it was very surprising that one case out of 3 days is something he felt was a real marriage. And I want you to know that that is why I take the preparation of your cases so seriously. And I feel that we have a very important job to do at the beginning in filing the forms, but we have another even more important job at the end of the case when my clients are called for an interview. They are going before the officer. They need to have everything prepared. They need to be prepared to answer questions, have all of the documents that the officer wanted to see. And today, the last interesting thing, it's not very common, but this officer did want to see the couple's original basic documents. He wanted to see their marriage certificate, their birth certificates, and normally for my clients, that is not requested. So I found that also interesting. So please take it very seriously. You're in a real marriage. Obviously, this is all above board, but I want you to still take your case seriously, just like my clients did today, because they walked in the door obviously prepared. They had all of their documents with him, and he could tell within the first 5 minutes this was a real marriage. And at the end of the day, we were approved. So take your cases seriously and definitely be aware that they are heavily screening for marriage fraud, fraudulent cases being filed, and I was very surprised at the number of cases that that particular officer mentioned that he had seen. So hope this information is helpful to all of you. Please definitely hit the subscribe button and click the bell so that you're going to get more videos as soon as they're uploaded.